any spill. Cooking with gas, cooking with gas.
We all cook better when we're cooking with gas.
Gas is so hot, it's not on when it's off. It's the only way to cook.
No, it's...
I cook with gas cause the stovetop's cool when you use electric ignition and natural gas fuel. In the summertime, it's especially fitting, so if you can't stand the heat, come into my kitchen.
Cooking with gas, cooking with gas.
We all cook
There, I
better
think
When we're
that's the right
cooking
one.
with
Yeah,
gas.
there we go.
Gas is so hot, it's not on when it's not. It's the only way to cook.
That's what
we were taught.
On when it's
Cooking
on.
with gas,
It's cooler.
cooking with gas.
Which I think
It's
she
precise.
said instead of...
Cooking with gas,
It's cleaner.
It's just,
cooking with gas. It's cheaper. Now
just
that you
love-
find out why most chefs cook with gas,
just
here's
love
some
this
safety
propaganda
rules to
so
remember.
much.
Natural gas is
Fun.
fine. Natural gas is clean.
Clean.
Safe cooking makes sense. We're not trying to be mean.
Safe
Oh,
cooking
hi,
begins
Kiki.
with range location.
Okay.
Avoid main traffic paths and also isolation. With no counter space nearby, don't let the curtains fly. Watch for open oven doors if you have a small fry.
Cooking with gas.
Now it's
Cooking with
educational
gas.
because it
We all
tells you,
cook
Yeah.
something when we're
it
cooking
tells
with
you
gas.
Another safe practice when you
tells
do
you
your
don't let a
range is to
baby
judge
crawl
very
into an
carefully
oven.
So now we can
the
make school
the
show
bottom
it.
of the pan
Without
with
having
all
to
the
pay
top
money,
and
probably.
pan
Make sure
size
that
should be
they all
right to
know
prevent
that,
boil overs.
And no long flowing sleeves
Yes.
or long loose hair. Don't get too close.
You better beware.
The same goes for foods or items made of plastic. If they're too near the stove, they could melt like magic.
Cooking with
Like
gas.
magic.
Cooking with
Like
gas.
magic.
We can all cook safely when we're cooking with gas. Now, if a fire should start and there's burning grease, never move the pan or
Why does
throw
he
water.
do that
Turn
voice?
off
He's
the
the
burner and
goofer.
cover that pan. Use a dry
But
extinguisher.
he only
so
does it
if
for
you
that
can.
line.
Cooking with gas. Cooking with
But he's
gas.
always
We can
mugging the
all cook
camera.
safely
He's the
Cooking with
goofer.
Gas.
It's cooler.
We're cooking with
Color.
gas.
It's precise.
We're cooking with gas.
It's cleaner.
We're cooking
He
with
looks
gas.
it's like, wait a what?
It's cheaper.
Oh!
First it was like, whatever, and then he was like, wait, white people?
Now, here's one final rule.
Hi, Callie. Hi,
Remember
Gagent.
from school.
Hi, Callie.
When you
Hi,
wanna
Gagent.
cook or bake,
We're cooking with gas. You're not
Yo.
seeing the video. Callie might not have seen cooking with gas. Wait, hold on.
No, you have to!
Okay, yeah.
You have to! Kelly hasn't seen it. You have to!
Hold on.
Have to!
Actually, kind of surprised it wasn't capturing that.
Have to!
Did I mean to? I did post that. I did.
Hey!
Hold on. Did I do it here too?
Yes, you are! Yes, you are! Yes, you are! Yes, you are!
Hold on. Just when you yell, it's so hard.
I just like watching. I like watching the mic, the volume bar there turn like a horrible shade of red.
Oh. Wait, wrong browser window. That's not
See?
correct. Ah!
See? It's a fun. It's fun. It's more red than the red is supposed to be. It's like dried blood.
Here we go. I use this as a sound test a lot of the time,
We all
because
cook better when
it
we
makes
cook
me
with
happy
gas.
and it makes Shell
Gas is
happy.
so hot it's not on when it's off. It's the only way to cook. That's what I was taught. Now here's a fact you should have to know to pass. 9 out of 10 chefs only cook with gas. Why is that, you say? Can I cook my way? The benefits you have to tell will really make your day. So listen, class, because we're gonna go fast. Here are all the reasons you should cook with gas.
I cook with gas cause I'm in control. The flame could be adjusted for the perfect shrimp creole. The burn is not on when I think it's not. I can simmer, brown, or boil in the same metal pot.
Cooking with gas. Cooking with
Only
gas.
gas.
We all cook better
When we're cooking with gas.
Gas is so hot, it's not on when it's off. It's the only way to cook.
That's
what
So
we
hi,
were taught.
box and boots.
I cook with gas because the cost is much less than electricity.
I bought
Do
some
you
boots.
want to take a guess? Well, it's 3 times less in the east or west. So remember those figures when it's time to take a test.
You take a test. It's for school.
Yeah, this is
I cook with
probably
gas 'cause
technically
oil is so
educational.
clean, the flame consumes
From, like, a
smoke
legal
and grease,
perspective.
You know what I mean? And when I bake a pie to put on the sill, my self-cleaning oven takes care of any spill.
Cooking with gas. Cooking with gas.
We all cook better when we're cooking with gas.
Gas is so hot, it's not on when it's off. It's the only way to cook. That's what we were taught.
I cook with gas cause the stovetop's cool when you use electric ignition and natural gas fuel.
And here's
In
the
the
one who
summertime, it's
wasn't
especially
sure what she
fitting, so
signed
if you
up for.
can't stand
Yep.
the heat, come into my kitchen.
Oh, we're doing like
Cooking
a lot
with
of
gas.
singing, and
Cooking
I
with
get it.
gas.
Okay.
We all cook better
When we're cooking with gas. Gas is so hot, it's not
It's-
on when it's not. It's the only
It's
way
not
to
on
cook
when
with
it's
gas.
not.
You were taught cooking with gas.
It's cooler.
Cooking with gas.
It's precise.
Cooking with gas.
It's cleaner.
Cooking with gas. It's cheaper. Now that you found out why most chefs cook with gas, here's some safety rules to remember after class. Natural gas is fine. Natural gas is clean.
Clean.
Safe cooking makes sense. We're not trying to be mean.
Safe cooking begins with range location. Avoid main traffic paths and also isolation. With no counter space nearby, don't let the curtains fly. Watch for open oven doors if you have a small fry.
Cooking with gas. Cooking with
On the
gas.
test, can a
Cook
baby
safe.
go inside an oven?
Another safe practice when you're using your range is to judge very carefully the height of the flame. The bottom of the pan
flame.
should cover.
Fuck.
Pan size should be right to prevent boil overs.
And no long flowing sleeves or long loose hair. Don't get too close.
You better beware.
The same goes for foods or items made of plastic. If they're too near the stove, they could melt like magic.
Cooking with
Like
gas.
magic.
Magic, which rhymes with plastic.
Cooking with gas.
Now, if a fire should start and there's burning grease, never
Because
move
he's
the
the
pan
fire
until
chief.
water.
That's why he's doing that
Turn off
voice.
the burner and cover the
That is a
pan.
fire
Use a
chief
dry
voice, yeah.
Yeah,
extinguisher
I
or
was like,
soda
why
if you
is he trying to
can.
sound
Cooking
like
with
my
gas.
brother?
Cooking with gas. We can all cook safely
When you're cooking with gas. Gas.
It's cooler.
'Cause it's,
We're cooking with
it's
gas.
Irish.
It's precise.
We're cooking with gas.
It's cleaner.
No.
We're cooking with gas. It's cheaper.
Now, these Cardassian food replicators, they didn't use gas then.
Now here's one final rule you should remember from school. When you wanna cook or bake, natural gas is the fuel.
Not electric.
Cooking with
A cooking,
gas.
a cooking, a cooking. It's always ready.
Cooking with
All of these things can only be accomplished with gas.
with
Yeah.
gas.
A cooking, a cooking. It's always ready.
Electric stays on when you turn it off.
Cooking with
Is the crazy thing.
A cooking, a
We're
cooking,
cooking with gas.
a cooking, a cooking, a
We're
cooking,
cooking with gas.
a cooking, a cooking.
I sent them all to that dimension.
Rapping with gas. Would you guess what industry?
Sponsored?
Sponsored
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Made
who
this
do you
video?
think paid for this?
Yeah.
And by paid, I mean received a grant from the government to make this.
So there, now you've
Because
seen it.
that's the only shit that we give grants to. Fuck the arts.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, let me close Steam.
More like the farts.
Ooh, got him.
Reaganomics.
I'm gonna call the guy and tell him I found the sound he was looking for. Nice. Well, listen to this.
Cooking with gas. Oh, you hung up.
Well, here I am again. Oh,
Still haven't mastered the menu.
I literally haven't. I still do the pause here. It's hard, you know. It's a real skill. Angle of the marketing firm that made that died.
Oh no!
Oh no! 13 years ago.
Oh, no! 13 years ago.
That's a tragedy. You know what they say? One gas marketing guy dies. That's a tragedy. More of them die. That's also a tragedy.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, after he died, though, you know, Marxisting really turned him on his head.
So I'm going for wait. What number? 6. 6. Oh, I just wanted you, huh? That's fine. I did get a bunch of rupees off screen again. And
Hi, Soho.
Soho?
Oh,
Oh.
Luke said hi, Toho. So. Oh, there you are, Toho, aka Dr. Buttplug.
that is what we call you. Always called you that.
Toho, you know, like the salmon. Spelled differently. This is a joke. That's my joke. My joke is that it's spelled differently, but it sounds the same.
Have I been this way? I didn't go look for the next dungeon, but I did think about it, I was told it wouldn't be too hard to find. Oh yeah, right. You're still here in this mode. And I already have paid you in this mode just in case. And you say the same shit. And I was told that it shouldn't be too hard to find, and I should just kind of look where a dungeon hasn't been yet. I feel like that's this area of the map-ish. Like, left side of map in general. Oh god, you're the worst. Died. Burning the trees for no reason? I know that's never worked, but there's just...
Why are you... Oh, you said that's why it's blue.
Huh?
I was trying to figure out why you kept leaving the screen.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have the better candle. So I decided to try burning all of them.
Me too, Gaijin.
I mean, last time I played a magic flute to terraform the environment in order to, which counted as breaking an old man's door.
You really have to go out of your way to do that.
Did I mess this up? I never remember the order anyway, but...
Northwest, southwest, to the forest of names.
Nothing on the overworld has ever... Oh, right. Your magic. Nothing on the overworld has ever opened when I killed everything on the screen. That's really only a dungeon thing, I think. But... this second quest. Yeah, it's too close to the stairs. That didn't seem likely, actually. And I've touched everything in this, all the graves in this graveyard, I think. Right?
Nothing, Boots. You certainly didn't ask me a question I really hate answering.
And this is not... Yeah. Ah, my orbs! Did I did touch all of these, right? Okay. Also that. Oops. You can't just... Oh, it played chicken with me. And I lost. Damn it. The worst. I think I touched all these too. Ow. And yeah, this is just a shortcut area. Yeah, okay. I didn't believe in that one, but then I was like, but if I have the thought and I don't bomb it, then I'll feel really annoyed if that is correct somehow. I think there's parts of this upper area that I just keep getting killed at when I tried before. Like over here? Ow. Oh, I was here. I remember trying to burn these trees. I'm not getting anywhere. Because it doesn't do anything. You can't burn these trees. I wish I could burn this DG. She wants to jump on the table, but she can't because my chair's in a different spot. And there's stuff on the table, and she's gonna try it anyway. It's gonna be the worst thing in the world. It's gonna cause so many problems.
Well, there she is.
Yep. Probably because I stood up. She went for it.
No!
If we be nice to Gigi, well, nothing will happen. She won't remember it either way.
It's true, she won't. Of course you had to go that way.
Yeah, she looked behind the monitor 3 times. Was like, no, I'm gonna go right in front of it. So I'm gonna block chat.
Yes, she does. It's the only thing she knows. She understands what a hinge is. She understands what's better.
I still dodge my own bombs. Which is funny, because they can't hurt you in this. This is like a store. Oops. It let me leave immediately, so... something I've already done. Give or take. That's that little loop. Ah! Fuck. I should
So how's everybody's week?
Ah!
Did someone here say at some point that when the Armoses move upward, they look kind of like Voltar?
Work sucks. Vowed. That's what I got out of that.
Jesus.
Right, this is where the thing is. I push that for fun. Oh yeah, I still haven't.
So Frank will not go to where the dungeon is at. God, go away. Eat them. Allie made something. Or shared something, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh no, somebody let their small fry climb into the oven. If you had electric, Ganon would have won.
Yeah, these just aren't.
Gonna break my spectacles.
No. No. My finger again. Oops. Oh hey, bombs. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, that's a light examination of this whole area. I think that's every room? in this whole path. Since it's kind of a dead end if you don't have the ladder. Which I still don't. Which is insane, because there have been keys since... There's a key in like Dungeon 3 that needed the ladder.
Yes, we are still overworld pilled. Rank will not find. Level 6 now. Na 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 na.
Or actually, I think there's one place off to the right here. Yeah, I didn't technically check out. Oh yeah, wait, it's this weird little path. I remember that. There's not anything there. I really feel like it should be up top left here. Like in this area. I still think I can block that.
Maybe if you had a magic shield.
If I had a magic shield, I'd just lose it. I wouldn't be sad.
Yeah, I want you to be sad.
You do, yeah. Often.
Yeah, I do.
I'm just gonna stand here.
We're attacking you, the player, by lagging out your screen.
Oh, it's Bangayo then. Actually, it's really helpful in Bangayo. Ow. Ow! I didn't think I was in your column.
My column!
Oops. Oh my god. Perfect. Okay. It feels like it should be. Am I in the right quadrant of the overworld? I'm pretty sure I literally bombed here. Because it looks suspicious. Because it looks suspicious.
Stay fresh. Stay fresh.
Oh, this little area. Right. That's where I didn't go yet. Well, I mean, I've been here before, but... I've tried to push all these. They don't push, only the one on the other screen does. I think. But this is like a door repair or something. One of these does push? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, I scoped out that whole area. Can I get out this way? The weird little path? I think I can. I said this way, even though I'm like 4 screens away from the thing I was talking about. Oh, rude. Oops. Ah. Just to make sure, even though I'm pretty sure I touched all these because one of them gave me the claw. The bracelet.
It's a claw.
It's a claw though, right? We can all agree it's
a bracelet.
It's either a claw or a croissant.
It's a power bracelet. They literally use it in Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
And in Oracle of Seasons and Ages.
I still thought, I mean, when in those games, well, in Link's Awakening, I also thought of it. I was like, that's a claw. He's using a claw to lift things up. And then I was like, but it's called a bracelet. And then I was like, oh, so it's like a brace. I see how it is. And then I was like, but it's a claw, though. It looked like a claw, though. Like, let's look at it. Looks like a claw. A little grabby hand.
I guess I can see it looking kind of like a talon.
Yeah, that's...
I wouldn't call it a claw.
Would you call it a claw?
I really wouldn't call it a claw, because I wouldn't call anything a claw, that's dumb.
Ooh, remove the
What's
space.
her name again? That she portmanteaus it with and it becomes...
Neela?
Oh yeah, Neela. Yeah, it's
Clockwork, right?
Law. Clockwork Layla, of
Yeah.
course. Clock Law.
We're talking about Sly Cooper, folks.
We're talking about Sly Cooper, folks. Probably the best one in that it's the least racist.
Was that 2 or 3? They get most racist in the, like, weird sequels made by different people.
No, the weird single sequel.
Oh, that's right, there weren't 2 of them. I just feel like there were 2 of them, because they
Yeah,
just
no,
got a
there's
lot of
just
racism
there.
in.
It's
Yeah.
also strangely sexist.
Also, the other one that I hadn't played that, whereas I played all the others, so it was, like, new to me, TV.
I
Blocked.
think- I wanna say it was... I wanna say that one was 2. And 3 was the heist. Like, I mean, they're all heists, but I mean, like, the big gather up the old villains one.
3, I think, was my favorite when I originally played. Because the heist...
I think that was Heave's opinion, too.
It does the heist, like, fantasy better than the other ones do.
I did appreciate, though, and I only, to be fair, I came in late to those streams, and I didn't see 1, and I was like, oh, I didn't see the first one, and Dijon and he both were like, you don't need to.
This is just Dungeon. Yeah, I was like... I don't know why I went with her. Just to confirm in my brain.
Oh god, if Dijon and Eve were here, we could talk way more about Sly Cooper. And how the people who picked it up to make it the final game managed to take the previous game's answer to homophobia and make it sexism.
Yay!
There is no way. There is no way Bentley was not in this lie.
Yeah.
But then they gave him a girlfriend. And then in 4, they gave him a girlfriend in 3, but then in 4 they made his girlfriend evil.
And it's a really shitty twist.
Yeah, it's a really shitty twist that doesn't have, like, any impact, and you just kind of... kind of leave her incapacitated in medieval times.
Yeah. And isn't there basically, like, in a series that for a 3D platformer actually has characters, like, ruminate on the consequences of actions, isn't Bentley basically like, that fucking bitch, I'm glad she's gone?
More or less, because, like...
And it's so weird, because, like, they actually have people, like, go, like, be sad about things that happened in this series. But not this time. Why did I come here?
I mean, and it's also really weird because the rest of the game had been basically Sly goes to a new time to be racist.
Oh, right.
And then they finally hit the one where they can't be racist, and Penelope's the Black Knight.
Is she evil because...
Because because Bentley hangs out with the boys?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's literally it, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
She
Embarrassingly
doesn't want
bad.
She doesn't want want him spending time with Sly anymore. Which is like, literally what you made Bentley in 3. Like I think at the end of 2, Bentley is in a horrific explosion, and in 3 he comes back in a wheelchair that they just keep him in. And he's the he's like the tech guy, so he makes his rickety wooden wheelchair also into a hover jet.
Sometimes.
So it's not like Kid Vid high tech or whatever. It's just like a janky wheelchair but with a jet on it. And it's kind of cool, actually. It's kind of cool that they had that be a consequence, but then also had him be a character in a wheelchair that is part of the team still, and has a level where you play as him still.
Oh, many levels. He's just one of the playable characters you can swap to.
Well, can you swap to him?
Yeah, no, he's...
Oh, that's right, you can't, that's right.
Yeah, you swap between all 3 of them.
You can go back to the hideout and swap people out, right.
And then the ones you can't freely swap to are the, like,
and
recruitable
he meets somebody online. And they both send each other fake pictures. And like they bond over being horrendously nerdy about like mechanical things, and she's like,
Ow.
She's like, she winds up being their like robotics.
They specifically recruit her for
her level is you technically have a level as her. But
remote controlled vehicles.
Yeah, she does remote controlled vehicles. Which really they had just hit the point in a series where three they hit the point in any series where like 3 dudes are just in a group together, where they go, uh-oh, we didn't give them a lady to pair off with, and they are, yeah. And they're like, that, and then instead of examining that and going, well, that's neat, our characters actually do have chemistry with each other, they go, oh, that's weird, we should put a woman in there.
Oh, you can't push it though. That's where the Master Sword is? First quest? Sorry, the white sword?
Yes.
Oh, you just can't push it though. That's interesting.
Or, wait. No, I think that's where the magical sword is.
Oh, okay. Ow.
Anyway. So, the 4th game, which was made by fans of the original game... Was it Toys for Bob?
I don't...
think they were a thing yet?
Yeah? I can't remember the... No, because I think Toys for Bob were other real people in the industry first. I can't remember. Actually touch all of these this time.
Well, anyway, apparently they were...
I did go up here though. I tried that. Yeah, I did this actually. I just remembered I did that earlier in the stream. Which I think means I've touched all of the Armoses? So it's not under an Armosis. Where could it be then? It's gotta be bombing a wall?
Click Kelly's link. much
Oh.
more productive than yours.
It's dangerous to go alone in space.
Thanks, Box.
Did kind of assume it would be in here. I think. Okay. Because I figured there wouldn't be the place to go to get the sword and also a dungeon in the same window, and I guess I was right. Ow. And I checked here. I bombed those I blew up the walls.
Yeah, no, so like, fans of the original games made the fourth game, and the fourth game is Thieves in Time, where you get to go back to all the other members of the Sly Cooper family, which aren't canonical. They didn't make that up. They're a whole family, much like the Disguises. They are a family of a family of shared heritage talents.
Why would you know that reference, Box? So, after watching the Star Wars movies, we wanted to watch another bad movie.
So watch Lucy.
We watched, that's right, we did watch Lucy next. But then we wanted to watch another bad movie this week, so we watched The Master of Disguise.
Which is a confusing movie.
It sure is. It sure talks about how much men love fat asses for a movie for 9-year-olds.
And yet, despite that, and despite all of the pop culture references that aren't for children, they did not once evoke Baby Got Back.
They didn't. That's true.
Yeah, Dana Carvey. Apparently, the movie was rewritten during rewrites. I could see Frank just quivering to correct me, so I had to make sure I said it exactly correct, otherwise he'd do it and I'd get mad.
Well, it's funnier
And
when
then-
it's rewrites.
During rewrites, he basically he kept running ideas by his kids. Are they 9-year-old twins?
7 and 9.
Seven
I
and
would later
9,
find.
who couldn't watch any of the stuff that he was in, and they thought live action was like live action stuff was like boring and whatever. So he was like, or like the live action for kids was too baby-ish and stupid, and everything else was boring and bad, or whatever. And so he started incorporating their ideas because he wanted to try to make a movie that felt like it was PG-13, but was actually
PG.
still PG.
Yeah.
Which, by the by, I disagree. Ratings Bureau. That was not PG. I don't care. I don't care if ignoring the fact that a gay person existing made movies rated R until like 2008. The jokes in that movie, there's some jokes in that movie that are like, not only is that not for a child, because the reference is so old, that's not for a child because it's a really fucking raunchy joke.
Brent
Brent
Spiner's...
Spiner loves doing it.
Yeah.
Which of course he did. He sat in a car opposite like a bunch of B-list celebrities and just like hammed it up.
Said it was like the most fun movie he's ever made. The most funny ever at making a movie, whatever.
Which, like, yeah, I'll bet. You literally had to ham it up every time, and that was it. That was your whole character.
And also, as I said after reading that, it was like, the arduous part of being an actor is doing a take over and over and trying to refine it to get it right. They didn't take multiple takes in that movie, so it's really fucking easy. He didn't do work. Yeah. He didn't do the work part of acting. I did not see it when I was young. I would have been too old, I guess, when it came out. Yeah, I was in middle school already. But I would not have, I do not think. So it is in this quadrant, but it's not near where I was. But I don't know where it would be, and also I'm out of bombs. I've bombed, like, most places that look like it would have a thing. Jeez. Yeah, people talk a lot about the turtle suit, and why is he wearing the turtle suit, and why is he saying turtle, but it ignores that the entire scene surrounding that is insane for reasons that have nothing to do with his turtle suit.
Yeah. They just wander into a fucking club, and then he plays a terrible, pastiche of a mentally disabled person.
Yeah.
And then, like, also he bites the nose off of a guy and spits it back onto his face.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking reacts.
No, the guy just goes, huh? And then he spits it back on. The guy goes, huh? And then it's like, I guess that's a power of being a turtle guy. It's horrific.
And the credits. Oh my god.
They go for so long!
And they keep on making false endings where they just do another bit.
I will, for once. Thank you. I feel like I might need another friggin' clue, because I am wandering. I'm just gonna start randomly bombing walls.
Well, here's a clue. Don't waste your bombs.
Okay. So it's not a bomb thing?
No, it is not a bomb thing.
Huh.
It is a stupid thing, but it's not a bomb thing.
Okay. Right, this isn't the fairy. I don't need fairies anyway. What am I saying?
It is a stupid thing. You technically have the knowledge you need. Area where there hasn't been dungeon yet. And if you'd like a more guiding hint, I have had a fun running conversation with Callie for the past past 15 minutes, going, oh my god, how, he did it again! He went right by! So...
I know it has to be here, so I don't...
Okay, well, what are all the things you've learned?
I can walk through walls if it's a stupid wall. But I don't think it's that from the way you phrased it, in part because you said it would not be hard. I touched every Armos, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you gotta admit, Dr. Buttplug, it is dumb.
haven't actually fucked around here much. Because this isn't a dungeon.
No, they deliberately made it so that only level 1 is the same. It's the only one that is still actually a dungeon.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think it would be touching those guys, but I was like, I technically haven't done that, at least not this time. And now they're on the way. Ah! Go away. Just figured I'd check. Something stupid. It's not pushing another one of these rocks. That would be hilarious. Well, I can now. Push the top one. It's not, because I don't... Nothing else has ever worked.
Is the answer Sokoban?
Is the answer Sokoban?
Is it Boots?
Boots, is the answer Sokoban? You have to tell me.
Yeah, you specifically have to tell him if the answer's Sokoban.
The answer's not Sokoban. Okay. Ow. Ow! Oh, did that disturb you? No, never mind.
What else have you learned?
Sometimes the flute makes water disappear. Or it does other things. I guess I could try playing the flute on every room.
You call them rooms.
I do. And I feel like that was like a not uncommon term for them in this era.
Yeah, but you didn't play it in that era.
No, but I played games in this era that had, you know, grid-based maps, essentially.
Which is a question.
Have I written Elbereth on the floor? Yeah, it was the first thing I tried. Oh yeah, wait, I know it's not here, because Cow said it was not close when I was here. Or I think I was a screen above, but whatever. It's probably in the other... I sort of think of them as halves of this area, which isn't exactly accurate, but... the right in most part.
That was everyone's week. Now, the guide for those of you who aren't true Frank heads here is I think the first game that Frank streamed with me.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, because we did it over. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was the only other person that just happened to have knowledge of Flowers, Sun, and Rain.
Mm-hmm.
And because I had it.
And I'd never played it.
On the DS. Yay!
Yay, Boots!
But, work sucks, God.
Thank you.
Down.
No, nobody.
Nobody likes when you're 35.
Magic flute keeps me alive.
It's sudden plummet in sex drive. Because I'm fucking listening to all the small things.
I've come past it so many times.
No, who did that?
Is that... I'm very bad at knowing these things. I would have said Blink-182.
All of them are like fucking mishmash to me because of that time period and how bad it was. And also, it's always earlier than I remember it, because I'm like, yeah, no, that one was around longer. That was a different bad sub-era of my childhood. My childhood's just filled with bad pop culture eras.
thinking it might dry up the water here at one of these screens. That's my current thought, but it seems unlikely.
All the Zelda things. Link has magic rings.
Okay, it wasn't that. Something I technically know. Like, I can burn trees, but there aren't any trees.
That would be the thing.
Come play, my lord. God, can you imagine doing like the horny ads to entice people to play your mobile game, but then it is just Zelda 1? And you have their credit card information and they can't get it back until you beat Zelda 1.
I mean, yeah, I think they'd be enticed by Goma. Or actually, they'd be enticed by Dig Dogger's beautiful eyelashes.
Do I know how to do? Like, push rocks, but I pushed every rock.
Push rock. I know.
I can't think of anything to do with the arrows. That, like, opens anything up.
I don't even have to look right now, and I think Callie's screaming. This isn't, to be clear, I'm fully aware that's not for you. That's for the audience. I'm not saying that as an actual clue to you. I'm saying that for the audience's amusement, because I know you won't understand it anyway, because you don't interpret that stuff.
What, extraordinarily vague clues?
This is from the person who could have one line of something technically spoiled for him, and he'd be like, I know the entire emotional drive of the third act of this game now, and I am not surprised anymore. Like, genuinely, if you've ever noticed, if I've ever said to you, no, seriously, I know you think that's not a spoiler, it is, he will guess the ending from this, and it will impact his gameplay. Like, that happens. Meanwhile, I'm too vague.
I mean, like, I've been thinking repeatedly. I think I got the bow last dungeon, if not the dungeon before. Like, something should be locked behind it, but I can't think of anything the bow lets me do. The only thing it lets me do that I can think of is it lets me kill
Kelly?
boss.
Let's have a girls' night where we just unite against. Let's just have a girls' night and we can unite against Frank, and then when I come back, he'll be like, "Oh, jeez, the hens have been at it again," and I'll be like, "Yeah, well, this hen's got a lot of bones to pick with you," and he'll be like, "Oh," and he'll look and just shove his face in the newspaper, in the sports section.
Ow! Fucking stop moving!
Hi, Gigi. Are you gonna come up here? No? No, of course not, because I'm sitting here. You only sit on Frank.
I'm telling you, give her treats if you want her to sit on you. That's.
I don't really.
Okay.
I mean, I do, but not enough to, like, trick her into doing it.
She sits on me.
You don't do that anymore. You have
No.
for a long time.
No, but.
Also, she was already more likely to do it to you. You just had to entice her to do it more. Because you're warmer.
That's true. I am very warm. It's not kill every fucking... Okay. It's shocking to me that I haven't found them out of order.
Yeah, no,
especially in Quest 1. Like, that
No, hold on.
Oh, no, I did! You're right, I did find them.
No, he did find them. What's really fucking weird is that he did find them out of order in the first quest. Second quest, he's landed on them, like,
That's
every
right.
time.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I don't think it'll be killing every enemy. But... You're the worst. Fast Armos.
Fast Armos!
So I was thinking like Tracy Chapman's Fast Armos.
Fox says, Franks only shove their head into the sports sections when they're distressed.
Land! I know the killing won't do anything, but I was also kind of thinking.
My last cat liked Frank better, too. It's because he's so naturally warm.
I do exude a pretty large amount of heat.
He's shocked by how cold my extremities can be.
Yeah, she's very, very cold.
And I like being cold.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's like 60 degrees and she's overheated. This is insane! You need to land! Like, it's not even about anything at this point.
This is a problem. You need to leave.
This, like, I'm not even like, oh, beating all the enemies in this area is gonna get me something. I'm just got sunk cost at
You've
this
had
point.
this problem with the P-hat before.
I have, but this is even worse than last time.
No, it's even worse last time, because one time you were starting to walk away and it did land.
That's
and
right.
And it got back up before you could get to him.
Oh, it's... Oh, that's satisfying. Fuck you.
I think we have a crow moving in.
Oh.
Because I just saw it fly by again.
Oh.
It's been around lately.
Was maybe that... No, the bird I saw over there. There was the bird with the nesting material that looked confused was not a crow.
No. I think I know the kind you're talking about. That it's a smaller bird with a longer beak. But a thinner beak. Smaller than a crow, I mean. Not a small bird.
Yes! Okay, hold on. Fuck. I just have like, I have no idea. Oh, I guess I haven't
It's a pretty decent bottle of wine.
I haven't played the flute. Oh no, I did play the flute here, I think.
It'll prepare me for our roleplay fun box, which I still intend on doing.
I'll probably play Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which I've started and I think I can already recommend really heavily. It's
a game that he can't play with me in the room because I actually want to play it myself.
Yeah. Speaking of games that I can't play with you in the room, I haven't played this one yet. I probably won't get to it. But the Promise Mascot Agency is out like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah!
That was like a couple days release. I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh, that's out.
Is that on PC?
Yep.
Is it just PC?
I have no idea. I just know it because I got an email from Steam because it's on my wish list. It's the only reason I know it. Came out.
Well, I'll look into that because I definitely want to play that.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that's the second game by the Paradise Killer people.
Yeah, the Paradise Killer people. Paradise Killer is
really, really good. If you haven't played Paradise
fucking
Killer,
amazing game. On top of the fact that it is somehow a pitch perfect homage to Suda.
yeah. And
Old Suda.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes also gives me Suda vibes.
Ooh.
Specifically, like, the puzzle parts of Killer 7. But, like, not as crazy. Like, low-key. If Suda was low-key, I guess.
Oh yes, Gaijin. Yes, they do. I think they also released a mini, they released like an update or something where they put some new songs in.
Yeah, they put in some new songs that you have to unlock by finding, some hidden...
Starlight vending machines?
Yeah.
They made some new hidden Starlight vending
I think they basically were like, there are some areas here that look like they could have something and they don't have something, so let's put something there.
They're not Starlight vending machines. They're Starlight skins that you get from the vending machines that are, the soda company, the company that has the factory on the island.
Dead something. Dead Nebula.
Dead Nebula, yeah! Man, I fucking love that game.
It's really good. Yeah, no, if you haven't played that game, it's not just a really, really, really amazing game that you should play. It's also, like, if you're in this community, I feel like it's gonna appeal to your vibe.
Stylistically, it's really good. Like, I mean, Deb Nebula is Boots' stripper Nam. His stripper Vietnam. And it's...
Oh, if I come out of
It's
there,
like,
no rocks show up. That's weird. Ah! Oh.
Man, it's just... It's so it's just such a well-constructed game that has such an amazingly perfect aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the chat knows this, but, what was it that if something had a bad something in it for you, it turned you off? Just even if everything else was great about it? Did we both
We have, and I know what I remember the conversation.
For me, it's aesthetic. A game can be perfectly, like, good, or even excellent in every other circumstance, like gameplay, or message, or just, like, technical whatever. If its aesthetic is... If I find its aesthetic bad, or if I feel that the aesthetic has failed, I can't play it.
I think what I would have said, I don't know if I got more specific, but basically if a game feels bad to move around in, or like interact with, unless it's like purely a strategy, like it wouldn't bother me in a visual novel, because there's not any movement. I don't need a game with movement.
I mean, the one that Gagent was playing earlier had some movement.
But like, if it's a game where you move around or attack or interact in some way and that doesn't feel good, then it doesn't matter what the rest of the game is doing, I can't connect with it.
I remember a lot of people really recommending, not necessarily to me, but like, say, praising Cruelty Squad very highly because of its aesthetic. And I was like, I don't like its aesthetic. And they were like, oh, well, it's supposed to be an off-putting aesthetic. And I was like, no, I understand that. I'm the aesthetic gamer. I understand exactly what it's trying to do. I actually admire this approach to aesthetic. I think it does it really badly, but it makes people think it did it really goodly. I said goodly intentionally.
I might need another hint. I don't have any fucking clue.
Well, maddeningly, it's something you haven't done yet. But at the same time, I can't be that maddened because it's really stupid. Fuck, how do I, how vague of a hint do you want?
Hard to say. Middle vague?
Okay.
Enough that it will, in fact, eliminate possibilities for me, if at all possible. My finger. Fuck.
Right, it has nothing to do with killing enemies.
Okay. Finger still is acting up some. And actually, I'm just gonna ask, is it walking through a fucking wall?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so from the way you were talking, but, like, not 100% didn't think so. And it's not bombing. I mean, I don't think it's blowing the flute. There's technically rooms I haven't done that in yet, but... can't, like, using a candle on something? Do I have to burn a rock? Like, it can't be burning a rock.
No, I told you it's something you... We also said it's something you know.
Right.
I said it's something you know to do already.
That's why I said it can't be burning a rock.
Yeah, no.
That would be insane.
It's not some... Yeah.
Ow. Hello. Look at those lashes.
I mean... Depending on how you've done things so far, Dr. Buttplug, it could be arcane as well as obtuse.
Oh, no, come back. Thank you.
Ms. Goma. Ms. Goma, are you trying to seduce me, 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 seduce me? I actually think Goma only has 6 legs, so I messed it up.
I've never burned one of these trees. Can't be that. And I tried anyway.
Remember what Callie told you?
It's not near here. I keep ending up near here because, like... I mean, to be fair, I've wandered all around everything. Also,
You sure have. Which also makes it harder to narrow.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's in this quadrant. I've been in every single room in this quadrant.
You have. You are correct.
I've been wandering around this area a lot, in part because this is where I got exasperated size the most, but that might be a mistake.
You should think about the timing of those exacerbated sighs and when they must have been elicited, not when they happened.
Oh. Huh?
Because Cameron and I had our exasperated sighs.
I mean, exasperated size from you!
Yeah! Well, I couldn't do them I couldn't, like, do them exactly at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, once again, that's a thing that you would pick up on!
Burn the graves! I do have a... Wait, do I? Yeah, I do have a Bible. Maybe I need to put these souls to rest. Might as well try this while I'm here.
Fox, I love that suggestion. It technically fits everything.
Yeah,
It's
it does.
really
It's very
good.
good. Son of a fuck. That's ridiculous. You play it there?
We did it!
It was flute.
Fox was right!
And then I was like, I don't want to play the flute in every single room. But then I was like, well, I played it in all the rooms that had something notable. And then I was like, not the graveyard, I guess. That's like, you're just supposed to play the flute everywhere. I guess that's why you're supposed to find someone's... Oh, God. I wasn't ready. I was adjusting myself.
Wiz Robes.
Wiz Robes.
Masters of movement, they are here for you.
Ah! That was not the
Gonna master
layout I expected.
their movement. Masters of movement. The Wiz Robes, and they are masters of movement.
Ah! Well, that should have shot one at me. I was...
They're gonna fly into you.
Great. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Here, have some bombs, you fool. And then just in case you were like, okay, you know what, I can avoid the likes just fine in certain rooms. I gotta have the magic shield. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Likes and whiz robes.
Oh god, that way. Oh god.
No, that was 7 box.
I think I would rather do this room. It kind of looks like this might be the place where I finally get the ladder, looking at that last room, because you couldn't get the key otherwise, so...
Yeah, just like in that other thing where you couldn't get the key without the ladder.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, 'cause that's what that meant.
I need the boomerang for you. Thank you.
God, there would be... Is it for children?
Masters of Movement Dance Academy. Ah! Oh dear. Oh wait, that's not permanent. Of course it isn't. There's no uncursed thing. That would be too much of a big move.
So it's actually both of them together.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah!
Oh, you guys aren't frozen? Why aren't you frozen?
Because we're not enemies. We just go black. We're already statues. We're outside of time.
That's not how a statue works.
Bleh, I love water. Bleh.
Wait. Were they not hurting me? Hold on, shoot again. Do it. Oh, I was like, why do I have full health? I definitely got hit at least once.
Because they can't turn off the thing. With this
Fair enough. Ow.
Well,
Why is there just a rupee here?
wow, you did it.
What was the... Why? Huh? Why did I do it that way? It's not even a good way. Yeah. Oh! Well then. There's the landlord.
All you had to do was wait till level 6.
Time to go back.
Get all those keys.
No, it would be faster to buy them than remember where the fuck they were. Actually, no, I know where one is. I can remember it because I went in that room so much.
I love that it's a step ladder. Like, that's what it's called.
I am out of keys. There's one down... Oh.
Oh, the arrow mark. It's a secret. No, don't look there. Oh, that's not an arrow mark.
Ow. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work either, but...
Well, even back then, they knew. Well, yeah, they're gonna want to hit this old man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is what happens when you strike your elders. That's not really what happens. What actually happens is, they beat you within an inch of your life. It's fun!
No!
Round and round we go, where the curse stopped, nobody knows! We're together now! Hooray! Well, now that you have the ladder, this room will be so much easier!
I mean, it's possible. Also, this is kind of working. They couldn't find an angle on me.
You've discovered the one thing the Master of Movement can't do. Find all the angles.
Fucking... Ah! Well...
Fox says, what a wretched room.
It's pretty fucking miserable. One of the only saving graces of this room is that you're getting hit by the bubbles so much that you're actually invincible a lot of the time, because they do make you invincible. It's really hard to know if you've been cursed or not, too, since the blue bubble's on top of the other one all the time.
We're going this way now.
There, now I know I have So you have to like back off and then swing your sword to know if you're gonna be able to attack them in a moment. Wait, oh, I have candle equipped. Need to, yeah.
Oh, Callie, did a thing.
Well, we'll have to wait a moment.
No. Master movement.
Mastered of movement. The master.
Yay! Yay! That's so true! Can't freeze us. Oh, just like the cool twig that's above you. Looking down at you from the top of the monitor. Cool twig.
Mm-hmm. Ah! They respond. Okay, fine. I'll light the room up.
I'm over here now.
Yeah, why? You should be over here where you were.
No, I wanted to be over here.
This is actually gonna be nearly fucking impossible to get. Because they don't switch. Okay, maybe they'll. If I could do this, do they.
Start now.
Okay, well. There. Fucking Christ.
Second quest!
And I don't think I cleared this room out either.
Second quest.
Unless I did.
I bet it'll give you like a rupee.
Probably.
Oh no.
Ah!
Don't get eaten by the like. Don't let everybody see Link get eaten by the like. Completely consumed inside the like.
Okay. Ugh.
For those of you who don't know, my YouTube channel has a 30-minute reading of me, which is just a treatise on Vor from DeviantArt, which was at the time of recording the #1 of all time search result for Vor on DeviantArt.
Oh dear. Yeah. That's reasonable. Now I need to think where the nearest fairy fountain is, and where the nearest place to buy potions is.
Dragons. Rawr. Rawr. Kiss me.
I think the fastest thing to do is to take the warp stairs over here? I can't think of a nearby fairy fountain at all. Wait, not here. I almost go there. Wait, actually, what do you sell? You a normal store? No, you're not. Okay.
I want you to know that Callie did send me a message saying, I love that he's going to do the right one last. It's so fitting. Yes!
That's true, I did do of all the graveyards.
Of all the graveyards, you looped around the exact way to make it so that you did that one last. That's what Callie's dealing with. I love it. Callie's just so stressed.
Where is this exactly? I think it's... Wait, there's a fairy fountain directly up, wasn't there?
Shogun, I like it best when you hurt your friends.
Is there a shop over here? Or am I just thinking of the one that's to the right of Spawn?
Spawn. You have 10 seconds of invincibility at Spawn here, too. You have to constantly remind people of it. Yeah. Notice you're not doing it. You didn't notice it. on the ground, so you definitely don't notice it now, do you?
But the man is in front of me. I want to attack them.
Attack them. Not the wind, not the people in the lead. No.
No.
Must run forward, must kill.
This was not the fastest way to get a potion. I was wrong.
You were wrong. You were wrong. You're so very,
Oh, there's
very
one
wrong.
right next to another warp place. Another one of the stairs.
There's one really
Isn't
close
there?
to where you were from level 6.
Oh, what's
It's
there?
like 2-3 screens away.
A fairy fountain though, too?
Oh no, not a fairy fountain.
Yeah, okay.
No.
That I was like, that I'm pretty sure
I didn't say anything about a fairy fountain. Thank
No.
you very much. I'm rolling pin out!
Yay! Ow.
I mean, of course they did. Box! Any road you want, if that's the way you rode it, anyway you rode it.
Roared it.
Anyway you rode it!
Anyway, you roared it!
Oh man, so many songs are just improved if they're done by dragons!
Wait, is this one? No. Is there?
So what about a bird? About a stellar stream?
Get out of the way. Oh, I remember there's something there, but it's not a potion place.
No, it's not.
It's fair enough.
Right.
I mean, I already bought one.
Oh. Oh, you were looking for a... You knew it wasn't a fairy fountain.
Hmm?
Wait, what were you looking for?
I was just seeing, because I'm probably gonna need to go to
Yeah,
find more
no,
purchases at some point.
It's 3 screens away from here.
Okay.
To the right.
Wait, there we go. Well, that took so long, too.
Yeah, no, just like in the other ones, you have to
Yeah.
wait like a couple beats.
But on the other ones, you can see, like, the screen changing. And here you can't, really.
Yeah, duh, Frank, that was 30 rupees.
You're
Idiot.
You just, like, almost walked into the doorway.
Masters of Movement.
Fuck.
Masters of Movement, Masters of Movement. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee.
Fuck you. There.
We're
Ow.
masters of movement. Move masterfully.
Good.
Tee-hee-hee. We're not vulnerable to fire.
They're such masters of
Then we have
movement.
to go to Wario's castle. Boots, when are you gonna do that again? When you play Mario Mixer again so you can play more Wario Land? Wario Land 1 is an incredible game. It is so unlike the other Wario Lands.
A thing I do in almost every video game that is fine in most of them is when I enter a new area, I do just hold forward for a moment without thinking. Oh. Okay. So, I wasn't oh, by the way, I didn't say this. Because I didn't even realize it until Shell pointed out, but the first 5 dungeons spell out Zelda, but not backwards.
Or in order.
Yeah.
It is Zelda, but the letters are scrambled up.
Yeah. So, I guess this is the R in Zelda. The lowercase r in Zelda.
The thing in Hyrule Warriors is really cute, the way that it,
Okay.
It's really cute the way that it, like, it has this special game mode where you go in and it's a whole bunch of, like, little challenges lined up, like, next to each other on a grid map. And the first 2 are the Legend of Zelda's map, just, like, as it is. And all of the squares correspond to something that is here. So, like, the the dungeon areas have like boss fights and like there's like bonus stuff in places where there's stuff to be found. Yeah, it's so cool. And then the second set, there's like several maps that are like that. The second map is Second Quest.
Oh.
And then they make one for all the other games too. So there's like a little 2D sprite map of like of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It's a really cool game. I love it. Frank likes the gameplay of the second one
Cool. Age play.
He likes to play the second one better, which I think is fair. Also, he has a choice between two verbs, so that's also
true.
fair. He likes the slower verb. I agree. But I also liked him in Breath of the Wild. It's the one everyone forgot about, but I was like, oh, he's my favorite.
He's the dad.
Oh my god, he is the dad! I would love him. Oh man.
Some kind of weird Vanu?
No, an Ixel.
Yeah, that's fair.
Way closer to Ixel.
Yeah, that's true. The fact that there's a room to the left here, and I tried bombing it, makes me... Aha!
Yeah!
Oh, well, that's not really what I expected, but fine. Hold on. Ba!
What?
Yeah,
I don't understand what happened, but I'm running.
good. I just don't want you in that specific place, so...
Baba Booey!
Baba Booey! Gigi's scared of Radio Shock Jock's show.
You know, Fox, you have a really special intersection here because you were able to understand with Frank and I the Hyrule Warriors Final Fantasy XIV cross references that we're making. I think you're unique in that right now. I could be wrong. I'd be very happy to be proven wrong. But as far as I know, once again, you found yourself in a liminal space.
Can I arrow you? No, I didn't think so.
Arrow!
I might be able to bomb
Ow,
you.
not my skin. I mean, not ow, not my skin. Fine. Oh no, that's from the Legend of Zelda cartoon, where Gleeok is a thespian for some reason.
Well,
like
this...
there's a fucking Gibdo that's pretending to be a sexy lady.
Fuck
And
this room! Fuck this room!
And then like the Gleeoks are like, we're going to roast you and eat you or whatever. Ow, hey, that wasn't in the script, come on. And they're just like playing a part.
Ah.
Ready to get manhandled? Man, manhandling fucking Hyrule Warriors is such a fucking pain in the ass.
Go on the other... Oh god. I probably Oh, I don't have bumps. Wait, can I arrow you? I don't know if I've ever even tried.
Arrow!
Oh, I can. Oops.
Oh gosh, actually, Box, you're also one of the people who would understand when I say it's the big titty lady from Hyrule Warriors. I said it in at least one episode. I think I said it in two.
Why'd I do that? This is how I got in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It starts you there.
That's... Okay, fair enough.
So you can get back.
That makes sense.
Yes! I really, really like fucking, Team Ninja. It's like, you can tell they had strict orders. Like, no, you cannot make Zelda big titty. No, you cannot make Sheik or Imp big titty. But you know what? You're not gonna make her like in Ocarina of Time, but you're not gonna make her big titty like the way that you do. Like you can't make any of the Zelda characters big titty, and they're like, can we make our own characters to make big titty? And they're like, yeah. But only one. The other one has to be mid-sized titty. And so the villainess is big titty, and her good half is mid titty, which and I'm gonna say this is probably also them, but
Ow.
I mean, yeah, they made one big titty OC. To be fair though, they also did make a dragon. You do get to play a dragon. It's not the it is unfortunately they're in a human form a lot of the time, but a lot of his combos end in him becoming a dragon. And he has like dragon armor. No, Box. They both want to bone Link. The good one just knows that it's not okay. And that's why when they split, the evil, that's why they split in the first place, because the evil one wants to bone Link so bad that she's just like, I'm gonna leave this body, and I'm gonna be evil. And then the other one is like, I want to bone Link really bad too, but like, we're the arbiter of time, and that's really fucked up, evil version of me. And then the evil version is like, I don't care, I'm going to get a Wizrobe and a dragon together, and they're gonna be my henchmen. Except the dragon is actually more noble than the rest of the evil ones, and by the end of it is kind of like, wait, I remember now. This wasn't what I was about. I was about protecting an important treasure in a cave. Not doing villainy. It is, honest to God, I mean, honestly though, it is a really cool game. You also get to play the only girl Link. And her story is, she determines herself to be the hero of Legend because she has an important thing, a bunch of important stuff that happens to line up with the legend. And so like, she goes out and is actually just some girl and does Link stuff. And then she finds out she's not the hero of time, but it's actually okay because she's still really cool.
I got the compass!
Yeah! Now you know where the boss is!
Now I know where the boss is! I think that's it.
And you also get to play as Marin from Link's Awakening, who summons the Windfish by ringing a bell and dropping the Windfish on top of them. She does, and she also, like, she does summon cuckoos to fight because she has, like, a strange cuckoo power. Well, wait, but you just said both. Box? Huh?
There's one more thing I can get in this dungeon. Which will
You
just...
can play Dunia and Rudo. I don't think... They don't let you play Nabooru. So that you don't get to play all the stages. Actually, wait, is it just her? Yeah, because they eventually... Do they... No, they don't add Rauru. They
There.
You get the king of red lions though, who becomes a boat in several of his attacks. I agree, Callie!
All kings are vehicles, depending on what you do with their corpse.
And all vehicles are queens. Wait. And you can play Tetra, which is rad, because Tetra was rad.
Tetra's so good.
And Wind Waker actually successfully does a thing, but it makes it good, where it's like you have like somebody's a secret cool, like secretly a cool, they're like a cool lady, but in secret they're like a princess or whatever, and they're like demure. She just goes back to being Tetra after.
And she's not terribly demure as a princess. It's more just like, oh, a lot of shit's going on.
Oh shit, and I guess it actually really matters that I do something. And Wind Waker's amazing! It's my favorite. I think it might be my favorite Zelda.
I think it's my third favorite when I sat down and did it.
You have strong strong arguments for the first two.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Link's Awakening just is such a personal game. Nothing could. It's not fair. Like that's on a personal level has been important to me. So.
And then is it Majora's Mask?
Yep.
Which makes sense. Majora's Mask is up there for me too. It's a really fucking cool game.
Majora's Mask was the first time that I experienced a piece of media that portrayed depression in a way that I understood. And I was like, oh, this is how I feel. I didn't have the word depression, I don't think. I think I knew the word, but I wasn't applying it to that. But I was like, this game feels like how I feel a lot of the time.
I didn't get to finish Minish Cap, but I really liked what I played. Finish.
Oh, I can do this now.
Yeah, you can.
Hooray! Now that I have no good reason to go up there. Okay, well, I know one thing I need to do right away. Oh, wait, shit. Actually, no, I might not have enough art pieces, so... maybe I should have...
Although, actually... yeah, no, Wind Waker's definitely up there. I think A Link Between Worlds is up there, too. But I really like A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past was the second game that I beat that I felt like, wow, I beat a real game. The first one was Final Fantasy IV, which was 2, but it was 4. I beat that and I was like, wow, wait, I beat an actual game. Because a lot of times the games that I would end up beating would be like, you know, it's not as hard to beat, and then there are a lot of games that were really hard to beat. And that one was pretty hard to beat.
You can just go there. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I came here for this art. That's been taunted.
In the first quest, it was the other way around.
Like, so they just have it there so that they can put it there in the second quest? Actually, wait, I'm right here.
Oracle of Seasons and Ages, though, those are pretty high up for me. What up, Ricky? What up, Moosh? What up, Dimitri? Aw, Dimitri. Poor little guy. Being attacked by moblins. He doesn't have a horn, and he's small.
He's so small.
They broke his horn off.
Shouldn't have done that. That's mean.
And then all the Dodongos made fun of him.
Oh, no,
or something.
Just like Kimahari.
Huh?
Just like Kimahari. Kimahari?
Oh, Kimahari, yeah!
I did pronounce it weird. I don't know why.
I was like, what? Yeah, why did you say Kimahari?
And then I was like, because I thought that's how
like
it's pronounced.
Matahari.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm imagining Kimahari as Matahari.
It's pretty good. Pretty good, right? So...
Yeah, no. Poor Kimahari. Fucking just...
I have a plot, please. Oh, okay, we're already leaving.
Okay, can I at least have redeeming stats? Oh. Well,
Can
jokes
I at least...
on everybody else in 10. He got to be a race in 14.
That's true.
Actually, Fran had a very similar problem. Fran was kind of too middling, and her stats were not that great in 12. So she ended up being a character that was just like, you don't specialize in anything, and I don't really want to use you. And you kind of drop off the plot once you redo the things in your home. So they both got the last laugh.
Oh, I could've gone that way. And now this was as fast.
Well, Bugs, he kind of does. It's suggested that he exists because the ones that the Ronzo that bully him are named in Amarang.
I got it! Why?
So Kamari's around, probably. Or was.
Yeah, there are areas named after them.
Yeah, no, they're
on the map.
Like, they're like mining areas that were like traditionally named after the miner who discovered them, and most of the miners there were Ronzo. Especially after all the Mistel left.
Alright. Now I need to think where this ladder might actually allow me to get to. Other than the thing I just did. Can't think of anything? Gotta be something I've been blocked off from. Or is there? There might not be. Got something over here. No, this is just like an island. The guy who's like really furious about his orbs. Oh, you can't even cross this. Lame. Does the ladder get me access to anything else then in the overworld? It might not. Thinking of any place with water, I don't think so. I think it just allows me to take an end run around the Lost Woods. Yeah, no, not up here. What about down there? No, because that's it out. So that this is a little dead end, so the river doesn't continue. The river runs through here. Oh. You put that down very authoritatively, and I thought you had something to say. Exactly. Oh, I just killed you guys in one hit now, because I have the cool sword.
Remember, boss, Rado is a Kamari. Think about it.
If I were...
Also, once again, man, Final Fantasy series, outside of 5, it's just such a bad way. It's just got... They do blue mages so dirty. Because, like, it's a really cool idea. I guess in 9, actually, blue mage is pretty useful. Quina's kind of a fucking powerhouse. That's right. Aw, he is sweet.
Where would number 7 be? Not near 6, presumably.
I'll give you... I will give you a hint.
Sure.
Compared to everything else, it's a pretty anticlimactic place.
Oh?
It's a pretty anticlimactic, dungeon entrance. It's not nearly as obtuse or surprising as any of the others.
Then how come I haven't run into it? Is there something I need the ladder for? Oh, 2 fairies.
Another hint, just because we've done this for far too long. No.
I was gonna say, I don't think there is anything else that needs...
You'll need the ladder eventually, but you don't need it for level 7.
I think I need this though, right? Yeah.
I would use him anyway, no matter how much his stats sucked in it. His cool stuff was hidden behind a limit break.
He was the closest that you had to actually, like, having the grid, the sphere grid system have, like, flexibility. So I used him a lot. Because it was like... Oh.
Yeah.
And also, you know, he was a character.
Yeah, but also you had to really fucking work at that.
You did.
Because he was furthest away from anyone useful for him.
I think I made him second Black Mage. Because I decided that it was useful to have, like, multiple coverage and...
I just put Riku on Yuna's path and had her have, like, infinite speed. So Riku just never stopped attacking. She got 12 turns in a row by the time I was done. No, Riku, because Riku could open up to, Yuna's path, I think. Or maybe you had to go through Tidus first.
What if it was just... I know it's not. But if it was... That would be funny. It's a store, right? I just kill everything. It's so nice. Not even a store. That was, I think, a secret to everybody. And if it's not obtuse, how have I not run into it? I don't know that I've necessarily done this. Ow. It's not! He doesn't retaliate from being burned, so I can only assume that works and he dies. Yeah?
I can't do this to you. You're going to drive yourself absolutely crazy. Please go back south.
Okay.
You know the idea where you said it'd be really funny if?
Yeah?
You know what'd be really fucking funny?
What?
If you know, were supposed to do that, but not exactly the way you did it. Just a little bit differently.
Wait, shit, where is that tree? Here? It's over to the right, one more screen, I think. Give me a sec to find it. Nope. Not there.
I can't. I can't do this to you. No. Go back. Burn it.
But
Yeah, no, you hit it wrong.
I've burned that tree like 10 times in the second quest run. I've put the fire on it.
No, my bad.
I was like, there's no way. Like, I've literally done this.
Yeah, no,
over
I
and
looked
over.
at the wrong.
Okay,
I looked at the wrong map. I looked at the wrong map. It is a different bush. I'm not. I cannot watch you do the entire map and just have it be like, no, you have to go to a different bush and a different screen. You just didn't. You did it haphazardly and were like, har.
I think I burned all of these bushes. God, I wish I had the other candle.
Yeah, go back south. I confused myself because what I did was I looked up, I was like, hold on, is this one strangely in the same spot as like level as like level 8 was in first quest, and I was like, oh no, that was that bush. But when I look back at the map, I still had first quest level 8 like map up. So
Oh, okay, that one.
so I was staring at it and thinking, wait, oh shit, he literally just did that bush. Oh no.
Unless this is a door repair. Okay. What? That is pretty fucking obtuse. It's not like... It is, like, not even one of these ones, which is what I might have expected.
But, like, compared to everything else, it wasn't blow a fucking whistle in the graveyard. It wasn't move this specific Armos. It wasn't bomb this thing.
I mean, it's burn this specific tree.
Yeah, but but you've done burn this specific tree before.
I guess that's true.
Like, you wouldn't do that and then go, what the fuck, game? How would I ever know to, like, burn a bush? You came back out the way you came.
I did. I wanted to check to the right here first.
Oh, okay.
I was like, because 2 minutes...
You do it accidentally so often.
That's true.
I wasn't sure.
It does throw me off how you come out of things, but I decided I'd want to explore the beginning area.
Yeah, it was burning a bush in the forest where you already burned a bush. It's not playing the flute over the corpses of your foes. Yeah, no, so it's really just... It's anticlimactic. What's the big mystery? The big mystery is, this one or the other bushes. You just don't know which one. South of the arrow.
Yeah, that didn't mean anything. Why did they leave the old man in there saying lies?
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Ow. Oh, I can do this. Well, now I can't. God damn it. Stop it. Go away. Candle. Please stop existing, Bubbles. Please. Are you actually chasing me? I can't get out even. I'm just trying to swing my sword a couple times and I'll leave you alone. Great. Great, perfect. Didn't even get me anything. Never trust anyone over 60. I'm 25! In Hylian years, which are different. Oh, you didn't even drop anything or open the doors or anything? It'd be really funny if that only opened the door on the left and I shoved it there. I don't even know what I do. I have to die somehow. Huh. Good thing it's not possible. Ah, none of you can hit me on my cool ladder. Maybe I should have gone the other way first. I kind of thought this would be the detour, and the other way would be the real way forward. Oh god. You can take the coward's way out. But cowards don't get cursed, as we always say. Oh, a map. Ah, it's a spiral. Which makes me really want to go back to the start and get that item. It's an item. Makes me feel like there's an item that direction, and I'm gonna want
My favorite letter.
it. The asterisk. Zelda at... I assume the rest of the things are gonna say, like, AOL.com. I should have just gone the way I was going the first time.
Let's go the way we were going the first time.
It is really mean to give you the map this far in and be like, hey. Especially if you had gone right to begin with. You'd just be like, I don't even know what's in that fucking other way, and I don't even care. But you have to care. Why are you all here?
Why are you all here?
Because I'm invading the dungeon to kill the boss and get the Triforce.
Why are you invading the dungeon of the House of the Island?
Because, I think a lady told me to. The opening crawl of the game told me to. That's good enough for me. Oh, that's mean. These guys? Wait, so what the fuck is the point? It's just a warp back and forth? That's... what? Why? I guess because it's a super linear, super long dungeon. It's just a way to get back and forth? Well, now I'm the clown for doing that. I assumed to be where the dungeon item was. Because that would make sense. Hi, Pulse Voice. Oops. No, come back. Thank you. I wonder if you're permanently cursed, touching the temporary curse guide will make you get uncursed. Actually, I can test that literally right here. I need to know. It might be really helpful at some point, but also I'm just curious. And it's the kind of thing I need to know.
This is the kind of thing that he does to games.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah. Okay, touch this. Wait a minute. It does not. I am still cursed.
You are still coursed.
I am still coarse. The ground.
You are still coursed.
Of course. I'm still hoarse. I beat you to it, Gaijin. By like a second. But the delay will make it look like I beat you to it. No, the delay will make it look like I didn't beat you to it. I think. Yeah, that's how time works. Because time passes differently for all of us. Because time is a fat circle. Oh, I have to beat you guys.
Oh, really? Does its weight shove the cushion of the seat down and the rolls just fall over?
Yes.
Or Clancy McGancy. Or Dr. Clancy McGancy.
Ow. Let's turn around. I feel like maybe my 5th or 6th favorite Zelda is Okami.
It's a pretty good Zelda.
I wouldn't put any other non-Zelda game into the list, but I would. Okami is a Zelda to me.
That is a Zelda. That is super a Zelda.
It's extremely a Zelda in many, many ways.
We're here too. Hey, Kuma, what you doing? Are you a dragon? No, you're not. Let's kiss.
No. It's me. I'm closing my eye.
Frank played Okami for me.
Mm-hmm.
And, we played all of it, and we voiced everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what we do when we play games.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we both pick characters that we'll do the voices for.
Mm-hmm.
When I, streamed Super Mario RPG, I gave everybody a voice too. Eve was Gina. Yujon was Mallow. They just fit.
I think I started...
You were Bowser.
Yes.
I knew you were going to be Bowser. You started. Started as. Yeah, no. I was like, I already know who's gonna be who. I made you like. I think you were Croco.
That sounds right. Yeah, I was.
Because, I mean, he's a 2-bit bandit.
Yeah.
So like.
Oh god, I'm really low on
You're
health
just
suddenly.
like you're preset. You come preloaded with a 2-bit bandit voice.
What I was gonna say, actually, is I think at the very start I was of Okami. I was voicing oh god, what's his name? Little guy.
Oh,
I've totally forgotten his name.
I don't remember their name. Wait. Oh shit.
Your sidekick. Talks all the time.
Fuck. The pervy guy. The pervy
Yeah.
little asshole.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. What was it? Now that you said that, I've forgotten. Amy.
Yeah, Daxter. Daxter from Okami. Yeah.
Amy, check out the rack on that lady. We gotta save her. He literally says rack. I don't know the last time.
There's an extended joke about her, like, set of dragon flutes that he keeps calling a rack or something. Something like that.
Oh my god, shit. Pay the heart!
I'm not going to do that, no. Ow.
Pay the heart, pick the potion. Pay the heart, pick the potion.
No, those seem like really obviously terrible ideas.
Just imagine though, if like earning rupees is just like the thing you hate the most in this game.
Gotta be so.
Shit, what was his name? Little guy with the green bug hat. He hopped up and down all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say I don't remember the name of the thug birds from Sasa Sanctuary, but I don't think did they have names or are they?
I think they might have literally been righty and lefty.
I thought they were just like henchmen or something.
I think they do have
I
names.
thought
They're
they
just
had
not
a
referred.
one and a two.
They might. I'm a bit lost somehow in what is mostly linear. I think I get it. Fuckers. Oh, this is much easier with sword beams, huh? Never fought this guy with sword beams. Probably gonna lose him real quick. Yep.
You gave him your cartoon Boston accent.
Mm-hmm. I didn't at first.
But then it just slipped
It
into
just,
it.
yeah. Hey, Amy.
And a little higher.
Hey, Amy.
Because he's small.
He is small. Yeah, it's just Gleok again, huh? Also, I didn't get the item from that dungeon, so I'm gonna have to go through it all again. right? Because the shortcut doesn't work. Unless it does now, but I don't know why that would be. But just in case, it's probably worth spending a couple seconds to potentially save quite a bit of time here. But I don't think this will work. Ow.
It's soon.
It's soon! Yeah, I think I started out giving, like, the obnoxious anime kid voice.
But then very slowly you were like, hey, Amy!
Yeah. I think I did as a bit, and then we were both like, no, that's actually the correct
no,
voice.
it's like, yeah, no, this guy is a fucking Bostonian perv, like, perv.
For sure he is. He's from Boston. Canonically.
Although I was Molly's Mooks.
That's true. I love your Mook voice.
Aww. I love Molly.
Molly's great. If Okami has a fault, it is that there are so many lovable side characters that I wish had a bit more, because I just really like them. And they're some of like the most vibrant parts of the game. Yeah, the Satomi K9 Warriors.
Yeah, there was another running joke we had was he started assigning me the girls, and because there were more girls suddenly, and they all have like, you know, that sort of funny text sound voice where they go. So the very what is her name? The sake maker.
Starts with an S, I think.
So I basically read all of her dialogue as
because that's what the game was saying.
Oh, and the peach tree goddess.
A rabbit?
It's like no rabbit.
Oh, possibly?
The sheep.
Yes, you definitely were.
Yeah,
I think you demanded to be the sheep.
I mean,
before.
the sheep is amazing!
Sheep is just really drunk all the time.
He's just really drunk all the time!
Oh boy, there's too many of you.
And then the twig. Literal. Oh my god, okay, so so amazing. This was just an amazing story in my opinion. It's gonna be super boring to everybody else. But so one thing that Okami has that the Legend of Zelda does not have in pretty much any incarnation is you're able to like save your game in like many files, and the game explicitly tells you when it gives you the tutorial on saving that you should
Wait,
you
what?
should save. Yeah.
It sends me back here?
Yeah. You should save your
But I just okay.
You should save your you should make a second. It actually outright tells you should make a second save file.
You should make multiple save files
You
as
make
often
multiple
as possible.
save files in case you do something and like you can't go back. Like if you get stuck, you know. It is a game that is absolutely devoid of anything like that. There is only one point of no return. It's the very, very fucking end.
And it tells you repeatedly, this is the point of no return. This is the point of no return.
And so we had a running joke of that the entire time. And then, eventually, like, Frank went past that point. and we were looking through all of our collectibles and everything because we wanted to get as many of them as possible. And we went through all the items that Frank had sold, which because you find like a bunch of like random trinkets and stuff that are to be sold. We had found all of the Zodiac statues except one. And we only noticed this after Frank went through the point of no return. Mm-hmm. It was the dragon! Mm-hmm. The dragon was the only one we didn't find. So we actually did have to go back to an old save, go back, and make sure we got the dragon. Because there was no way in hell I was allowing that game to end without us getting the dragon statue!
So it ended after spending the entire bit, better make a new save, and I made like 56 saves.
Yeah! And you almost didn't have the right one!
I cannot fucking believe that this game, after all that, after this intentionally long and arduous dungeon, it's like, oh, here's your, probably, if you go left, you will find this first, and it just warps you back. It just works you back. Fuck. Now I understand the point of this room. Now I understand. I get the gimmick of this dungeon.
We gotta protect the boss!
It's that it sends you back.
Yeah, no, second quest is very mean.
It found a new way to be mean.
Yeah, no,
that's something that's impressive. It's not just the same mean. It finds new ways to be mean constantly.
They really fucking knew what they were doing. They designed a really cool, good game, and then they looked at it and they were like, there's so many ways we could fuck with people. What if we put in... And then it's just like, let's just make an entire version of this game that you can only do if you've beaten it or if you're no code. And just make it fucking, like, just make it just a fucking middle finger to everybody who finished the first game.
Do we have another potion?
The bosses.
I do.
The bosses playing second quest!
Chirp.
Yay! I like it whenever we find ourselves defaulting to specific kinds of mooks and then doing a goofum bit. Although I think my favorite improv reference bit is actually one I did with Breakfast, where it was the Chris Redfield episode where the OC who fucks Chris a lot, or who Chris fucks a lot, keeps on taking his clothes off, and then everybody started goofing on it, and I said it was like a Laurel and Hardy sketch, and then Breakfast and I did a Laurel and Hardy bit. Big, fat fucking sausage fingers, fat finger Chris Redfield. Some fat fucking fingers. Also, he's an author. And Danny stands in lines to not get his autograph. That was such a good episode! When the person sent it to me saying, I saw this guy and I made the doc, and I was like, this is right up extra credits alley. I was like, you don't even know fucking how much this is for me. I love this document so much. God, it is so good. And it is still my source for what I think of when I think of Chris Redfield.
And by extension, Resident Evil in general.
Yes! There are two things I know about Resident Evil now. And it is my experience with that document and a specific part of Nier. You know, Dr. Pepper, that is actually not... I mean, I don't think it was, but I don't think that's not an outlandish suggestion. Well, Gaijin, I don't think of those as Resident Evil games, I think of those as Gaijin games.
Wait. Oh, I was in that room. Right, that's where I come from.
I just sort of codified all of a very specific,
Wait.
shitty kind of...
So this room just wastes your key. Because I used the key to get in here and it didn't even drop anything. It just wastes your key.
Gosh, I hope you don't need another key.
And I can't...
You'd have to go back to some other level where you couldn't get a key from the ladder.
I have no choice. As soon as you go left, you're getting warped back. There's no... Because this door is closed. As soon as you go left, you're fucked.
And... Nier...
That's insane! Like, fuck you!
Nier is another game I would put up with Paradise Killer as aesthetically perfect. Just like... It knew everything about its medium.
And it's another game I'd put up with Majora's Mask as, oh, this represents depression.
In a way that makes sense to you.
Although I played it later, I knew I was depressed by the time
and
I
there's
played
so
Nier.
many cool things about it that I can't say because they're all spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
They are legit spoilers. That game is kind of amazing to experience. Dijon, you'll never watch this VOD. I don't care. Play fucking Nier. Everybody make Dijon play Nier.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered them a copy of Nier. They have it. They have it for the original hardware. They just gotta do it.
You just gotta do it.
And it is such a Dijon game. If any of you have played Nier, you know what I'm saying. Which are things that you don't actually know yet. Like other shit further, which is also a Dijon thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, yeah, we need to bully Dijon more. Obviously.
Nier is not a Dijon. Sorry, Croc is not a Dijon game. Banjo-Kazooie is. Dijon is part of the problem. Callie doesn't know this joke. Callie, this joke is that somebody on Twitter back when it was Twitter and like relevant, did a thought experiment on how Croc was actually just as popular as Banjo-Kazooie, and a bunch of YouTubers that had, like, with nostalgia, who, like, made YouTube videos, like, made it seem like Banjo-Kazooie was so much more popular and so much better than Croc.
Wait, he just makes you pay to go back? Holy shit! Oh, and if you go left, you're of course in the room that warps you to the star. Wow!
Second quest!
I really thought the top exit would be the one that had the item, honestly. Is there not an item in this dungeon?
There is.
Okay. I was like, that would be a weird...
Manhandler.
There's a manhandle.
I don't know what's a manhandler with you.
I'm really low on health. Well, I'm not low on
You're
health.
not low on health.
But I have no... I can't play games.
No screwing around here.
Okay, wait, where the fuck? So the item's hidden
Check your
somewhere.
map.
I'm going to be in a place where I'm not getting shot before I check my map. Okay. Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Nope.
Well, there's an option I'm dreading because it's going to make me go back to the start.
You already spent 50 rupees to not do that.
Yeah.
I closed the other door.
Oh, fuck. I just got cursed. Not that. I have no sword now. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where the first blue bubble is.
Put it in my mouth, oh yes. Market day. Look at me and say I got no sword.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Thank you, Box.
I'm gonna fucking die as I get there.
That's what I sound with the mouth. Don't with the mouth of the sword.
Maybe I can kill these guys. Get stuff.
Sometimes I just sort of say a thing from back then, Box, and Frank will just go, wow. Okay. Which reminds me, hey everybody, Vinyl Black Sheep's still up. At least I think. Last I checked. They were up several years post-Lash. They had a whole plan for it and everything.
Shit. Blorb. Blorb me. Well, hold on. If I'm gonna fight these guys to try and hope they get drops, I should probably make the room up. You didn't drop a health. That is unfortunate. I truly wish you had. You did. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to have happen.
You didn't want your phone to make noise?
Yeah, I didn't want my phone to make noise.
That's why every time I pick up my phone to do something on it, the first thing I do is hold the down volume button in case past Frank tried to play a little sneaky on current Frank.
Although I will say, if anybody heard that and anyone can guess what that was,
There's no way that Mike picked it up.
that's why I'm saying.
Yeah. Wait, how do I get there? Wait, did I go the wrong way? Fuck. Where does this take me? That's where the boss... Oh, shit, that's the boss room. Okay, I know where I need to go now, I think. Unless I don't. Unless I'm wrong. But I know how to get where I think I need to go. I need to go to where the boss was. I need to go where the Triforce is, actually, specifically. Where the Triforce was. Ah, there's so many of you. They all just kind of spill out of, like, 2 tiles. GT doesn't react to that stuff. Wait, no, it's down. Oh, I have to fight these. Ah! Fuck. I'm gonna die.
No, it was a song, Box. Good night, Agent!
Good night, Agent. Which one of these was it? I'm gonna say it was something over here. And if you went, and so if I hadn't gone to that room first, I might have gone to that room and gone, oh, it's another room with nothing in it. I just cursed myself. Okay, it's fine. I got uncursed and I didn't take damage, question mark? Fuck. I lose. There's just no way, right? These guys don't even take arrow damage. This sucks. I can't. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I think I call it there and get the item next time. Cause I'm gonna have to go out, get a fairy fountain, probably get potions. I don't even have enough for potions. I paid too much money to let the man open the doors I didn't need opened. This dungeon sucks. I'd rather be fighting Masters of Movement. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says I'd rather be fighting Masters of Movement on it. Fuck!
I will say right now, yeah, it's gonna make you mad. What you have to do.
I mean, I have a guess, and if it's not that, then I'll have to sit down and think about it.
It's not obscure, but it will make you mad.
I mean, I was right about to do the thing I was gonna... The thing I need to do was the next room. Well, 2 rooms, because the boss. But I don't even think you knew what room I was in, so...
No, I was busy trying to learn something about a song that Box can't guess.
Alright. Well, next time I'll get that fucking item, I guess.
I'll get that hedgehog. Plug this in.
Sure. In a moment, when I'm done arranging everything. If I plug it in now, then I'll probably step the chair on it when I move it back. How do I... There it is. Save state. Save state. Thank you. You're welcome! We did make progress, even though most of it was...
You did 2 dungeons!
Yeah.
Nice.
One of those... Dungeon 5 was fast. I just zoomed right through that. I zoomed through it in the time it took you to...
Zoomed through it?
Talk about... I don't even remember what you're talking about. I can't remember now. About Ronzo's, maybe.
6.
Oh, right, 6, because I start... Yeah. And then this was 7.
I think 6 was when I was talking about Ronzo's.
Yeah. No, I went through it in almost the entirety.
You brought up Kamari.
I did.
So.
I'm
just constantly bringing up Ronzo.
No, of course not. Wink.
He's different.
Yeah, no, he wasn't poured in the first. Or was he? Plot twist.
He wasn't.
Plot twist.
He wasn't.
Plot
He
twist.
wasn't.
Plot twist. Plot twist.
Literally written.
Plot twist. What if both of his parents were actually from the first, though? We don't know that.
I do know that.
What if they're from... What if
they're not?
Good night, everybody.
Jokes for Box.
Jokes for Box.